Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 1st of October. I can't believe we're in October, guys. Now I am on a little 3-day holiday, so this morning we went out and visited some local Chinese gardens here. Yesterday we went to the Japanese gardens in Cowra. Here in Australia, it's absolutely beautiful weather. It's very warm today, so I thought there's a little park near where we're staying, so we just tootled down here. My daughter and hubby are somewhere over there at the park. She's doing some drawing. It's just good to get out too. We've got the big NRL Grand Final football game here. Go the Broncos. I think, Jen, you'll be going for the Broncos, won't you, up there in Queensland? I am an ex-Queenslander, so I'm going to go the Broncos. I like the Panthers as well, but I am going to go the Broncos, guys. If you are new here, please think about subscribing. Hit those like buttons, guys, and please comment down below. We've built a little community of like-minded people here. Hopefully the phone doesn't blow. I've got it balancing on my handbag. It's getting pretty breezy here, but the weather's been beautiful. I put some more pictures on my Facebook page if anyone's interested in checking out the Japanese gardens and the Chinese memorial gardens that I went and had a look at this morning. Just some really beautiful spaces outdoors. We know how important it is to get out in nature and help our anxieties and things like that, guys. So please go check out my pictures. The other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, here was I was talking to my daughter the other night, and we, I know you guys see my pets a lot on my videos about my dogs, and my cat Charlie, my blind cat Charlie, who meows and squawks all the time very loudly. And I was talking to my daughter the other day, and she's a real wealth of knowledge around animals, and she was saying that she thinks what Charlie's doing is called echolocation, and I think she's actually right. I think she's listening for her own echo off the walls to locate where she is. Apparently bats do it, and apparently dolphins do it, so I think my daughter might be onto something there. So that loud squawking that my cat Charlie does, I'm pretty sure it is a thing called echolocation. And that's why she does it so loud, because her hearing's probably not great, so she has to do it really loud to hear it bounce off the walls. It's just been bizarre to me, but let me know what you think. But I think my daughter might be onto something there. Sorry, guys, I'm hoping the phone doesn't blow over. Lots of beautiful birds and things here. It's very pretty. We're having a nice little break. Okay, I'll close my eyes, guys. Enough of me prattling on, and we'll get started, and we'll see if anything comes up. Oh, I'm getting this. I'm getting that the reset, meaning the global reset agenda, is now being determined by the people. This rollout agenda that these global elites and all the great leaders are starting to implement, it's being determined by the little people, peasants and Lego people, I always call us, that are starting to wake up and stand up and fight back against these things. So the rollout, the continuous rollout of all of this is going to be determined by the little people. That's what I'm getting. So that's going to make the difference to whether everything gets implemented, whether only some things get implemented. Obviously, whether it all gets implemented, because we know the global elites want it all implemented, but they keep getting hurdles put in front of them. I keep saying that. There's people protesting. There's all this kind of stuff going on. Oh, there's birds everywhere, you guys. That's what I'm getting. So this is all getting determined now by probably not us. We've stepped off that narrative a long time ago, guys. We're not really in that narrative. We're just willing, a lot of people, sorry, I'm just going to hold my phone, guys. I hope you can hear me over the wind. We're stepping back now. We're like the hibernating bears that have gone into our caves, and we're hoping that these people who have taken off their bubble denial suits now, who are starting to look at the truth, starting to see everything unfolding before their very eyes, that is, all the corruption, the lies, the BS, the garbage that the government and everyone else has been feeding them for the past 4 years. This is all going to be determined by how much they see and wake up and probably, I would say, disapprove of, because people don't want it, guys. They don't want it. People don't want to be living in 15-minute cities. They don't want to be dictated to for the rest of their lives. They had a taste of that with the lockdowns and being told what to do and being ostracised and vilified. We know that. Guys, here in this town where I'm currently staying, there is a huge Muslim community, and it's interesting because my husband and I have been talking about it, and like I discussed with you guys, what are they all going to vote in this yes no vote campaign thing? a lot of them own businesses here. So are they going to vote yes? Because that means, they're not going to have as much freedom. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens around this, because a lot of cultures live here in Australia. Just an example of hurdles that can be put in front of government, because people don't want all this control. That's just something I've noticed coming to a different town, just the different kinds of cultures. There's such a mix of cultures here, as it is worldwide, especially in America now. You get a lot of Mexicans coming over the border, for example. So that's what I'm getting. Where this all depends, the rollout agenda all depends on what all these people do now that are waking up. It does. It has a huge bearing on all of our futures, and I think we all know that here anyway. All right, see what else we get. I'm getting Japan. Japan is very strong on the world economy now. They're pulling a lot of shots, actually. Sorry, guys, I'm going to just hold that phone. They're calling a lot of shots on the world economic stage. They're right up there. Japan is right up there. They're sort of equivalent with, I would say, with China. They're sort of on that level of power as China. But the thing is, Japan's not as military based. So I feel like China is a lot more military based. We get a lot of the marching soldiers sort of image, the precision of the control that of the people. Japan doesn't work on control of the people. But I do feel like Japan's still got a lot of, what would you say? A lot of sort of political power globally. I feel like Japan's really stepping it up. I've been saying that for a while here, because Japan's quite well respected amongst the rest of the world. See, China to me doesn't have the respect that Japan has. Two very different kind of countries, the way they conduct themselves. So I am getting that Japan's gaining a lot more respect from the rest of the world than China is, for example. I'm just getting that. But Japan keeps putting themselves on the world stage, but in a good way. I'm still getting that in a good way. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Hippo in New Zealand now. He's really ramping up his campaign. He's putting out the feelers. He's really watching the polls, the percentages, how he's going, how he's faring. That's just what I'm getting for Hippo. He's sitting back. He's doing a lot of his analysis now, because he really wants to win this. This is very important to him and his agenda moving forward. We know that, because the minute it's over, he starts rolling out his little red carpet. He's got the ribbon tied around his red carpet all ready to go in the background. But he is really watching closely now to what's going to happen with his campaign. I'm guessing maybe your polling's already open. They might not be telling the votes yet, but he's looking at how opinion polls, I think they call them opinion polls, don't they? What people are saying, what the feedback is. Again, it's like I said it to my hubby this morning. He's tricked everyone because he hasn't done a lot. Since Jacinda left, he's pretty much kept everything, he's kept the ship very steady. Not a lot has happened that's caused people to sort of riot in the streets or protest and stand-ups and this kind of thing. So overall, he does look like he's an okay kind of good guy. We know he's not. We know he's a WEF puppet, don't we, guys? So I'm getting that he's really watching the opinion polls and what people are thinking of him. See, it's very important to him. He wants to be seen as that person on his throne, the VIP, very important person. So it's all full steam ahead for Hippo at the moment. He's very aware of how he's got to come across to people. It's very important to him. This vote is very important to him. Oh, we know it always is to all these leaders. It's all about the dollars and, chipping away, ticking all their goals and all the things they need to achieve. Hang on, let's see where else we go. I'm getting Trudeau in Canada, and I'm getting that he's campaigning. I feel like Trudeau's campaigning street marches. Now, I know that sounds weird because you would think, why would he be campaigning for street marches? But this could be, I'm even getting like the rainbow transgender marches. I think Trudeau is really, really encouraging that. I feel like he's actually the one that's sort of sorting that out. he's the one that's putting the spotlight on it, wanting it to be out there, wanting it to grow in popularity, wanting it to be seen by the rest of the world that he's doing the right things and he's incorporating all of the people into society, no matter what colour you are, no matter what race you are, no matter what rainbow colours you stand for. I do feel like he's the one actually instigating a lot of this protest marching. He creates it, actually. I feel like he's the one that's colluding the narrative, like controlling the narrative. But he's pushing his agenda. He's pushing his agenda really hard in Canada. So I think you're going to get more transgender marches, more freedom fighting marches, fighting for your rights. I do feel that in Canada. But they're going to be encouraged by Trudeau. Of course, it wouldn't be freedom protest marches or Ottawa truck protests. It's just about freedom protests. Not freedom protests, it's about transgender, the drag, all this kind of stuff. But it's all that, the real rainbows, and that's what I'm getting for Canada. I just feel like it's all going to be that kind of thing, where he's the one like encouraging it in a really big way. He wants it to be seen by the rest of the world. See, that would be one of the things on his ladder of success that he's really ticking off. He's pushing. It's just crazy. He's a crazy guy. We know that he is. He's crazy. So you're going to get more of these kind of protests. But it's people protests. It's not protests against the government. There's that going on as well. But he's the one behind the transgender, allowing trans people into sport, all this equal opportunity for everyone. But he's the one that's, even though he may not say that, but he is the one behind that. So I'm getting more of those kind of just wacky events. That you're going to get more of that in Canada. That's just what I'm getting. Oh my God, just doesn't end over there, does it, for you guys? More clown show. All right, let's see what else we get. I'm getting the Hamptons, and I'm getting New Jersey. Where's New Jersey? I don't know where New Jersey is. I know the Hamptons is a very upmarket area, isn't it? I do feel like there might be a lot of crime or something going on in the Hamptons. These might be quite targeted areas when it comes to crime. Usually the elite areas are untouchable, but for some reason I am getting the Hamptons. There's an enormous amount of crime, and they can't seem to get a handle on it. We know crime's on the rise pretty much everywhere, but I am feeling the Hamptons, and for some reason I'm getting New Jersey. I don't know much about New Jersey, but I am getting there's something going on in New Jersey. I just can't pinpoint what it is. Hang on. Might be some changes coming around the housing formats. I'm getting more of that box housing. I'm getting that bigger housing supply maybe in New Jersey. Anyway, that's what I'm getting. And I'm getting definitely crime is increasing in the Hamptons. Because the Hamptons, you think about it, it's a beautiful, to me it's like untouchable. But now it's not untouchable. And I think what we could get from all this is really nowhere's untouchable. Even the wealthier, affluent sort of suburbs are now being hit by crime. Because that's where the money, that's where all, it's desperate times, isn't it? So people are going to start to rob, steal from the rich, I guess, which they're kind of doing anyway. But they're not just going for businesses and that now. They're also doing these like home invasions. We're getting heaps of that here in Queensland. It's been a few, I think, down in Victoria. It's more that sort of thing where they're just wanting to break into people's homes. It's really sad and it's very scary actually, and just take all the goods. It's not so much they're hurting people, but they're just threatening. It's very uncomfortable for people. So I do feel crime might come into these areas. Hamptons. I'm not sure about New Jersey. I'm not really getting that New Jersey's like got the crime thing, but I am seeing like box housing in New Jersey. They're showing me box houses, all the same, like cookie cutter housing, but small, very small. All right, let's keep going. getting Rocky Mountains, Colorado. And, of course, I'm getting that song by John Denver, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I'm getting that song. But what I'm getting for this area, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting that it's very, very sought after now. I feel like it's going to become an elite area. I'm sure it's an elite area already, but I do feel like Colorado is going to be really overtaken by, it's kind of showing me that global elites. It's kind of like the paradise. Oh gosh, sorry guys. I'm a bit getting relaxed on my holidays. It's a good sign, I suppose, isn't it? Last night we had all these really noisy people in the motel next door. They were Indians or Egyptians or something like that. Oh, they were so loud. I yapped till like 1 a.m, so we didn't get a lot of sleep last night. You know what it's like. But this is the world that we're coming to, isn't it? You know, people are really selfish. They don't care about other people, even in motels that other people might be trying to sleep. It's just crazy, this world we're living in, honestly. Very selfish, narcissistic world at the moment. But getting back to, I do feel like Colorado is going to become this, like one of these hubs for the elites and the global wealthy. It's going to be like that, like I talk about the island paradises all the time. You know, Hawaii, Fiji, all these kind of places where they're starting to take over, Solomon Islands. I feel like Colorado is an area that they've got their sights set on. I'm seeing that there's like this richness and abundance to the land in Colorado, and I'm guessing, not having been there, but I'm guessing it's pretty scenic and it's pretty dynamic. So I feel like the elites would love to have that as their own little playground. So I feel like they're turning that into their own playground. It's just what I'm getting. So I'm getting that lovely John Denver song. Oh, I've got 2 ducks coming my way. They're so cute. So many ducks here. Oh, it's just beautiful. They're really beautiful. They're coming over to say hello. Probably think I've got some food. Let's see what else we got. I'm getting, this is for you guys watching my channel. I'm getting that we're genuinely... We're genuinely feeling that, what's the word? We're feeling that things aren't good at the moment. That's why the guides keep guiding us to hide out in our caves. They keep telling us to be the hibernating bears, to head off into our caves. I'm just going to show you these ducks, guys, because they're just cute as buttons. I'll see if I can get them on my video. Look at them. There they go. They're so cute. I just have to show you. There's so many ducks here. It's just beautiful. Sorry, guys. I just have to share my little outdoor experiences. I feel like we genuinely know that this is dark. Like what's currently happening around us is very dark. And I think the fact that people can't see it to us is just so bizarre. I know a lot of you comment and write that down below. It's so bizarre that people can't see it. But this is where we always talk about the different realities. See, you think about our vibrational frequency. We've vibrated away from a lot of people. If you think about your life in the last 4 years, how many people have sort of come and gone and drifted out of your life? There's so many. Family, even friends rather, even family is what I was going to say. But we can feel the real dark cloud and the darkness that's over everybody at the moment and how they're trying to find their way clear. That's just what I'm seeing. But we really sense it. Like we really know there's this like terrible darkness. And that's why I think we keep getting given that going to the cave and protecting our energy and staying out of it. Because it's like a different darkness, even though you might go into like a cave like a bear and it's a different darkness. It's not a scary darkness to us. It's a darkness, like it's a safe place where people, if you think about being in the dark, people can't find you. So it's like we're kind of hidden from view. That's what I'm really getting. That's what I'm getting for us. We can see that the darkness is over here, and it's at the moment still probably drowning out the light. It's so frustrating, isn't it, guys? because every time the light, well, I was saying the other day how the spotlight was being put on all the leaders and they had to do the freeze frame and freeze, and then they just stand still and stop moving with things. So then people go, oh no, everything's okay. You know, because what happens is with these people waking up and they get this little, it's the senses waking up. See, it's that knowing, sensing, feeling something's not right. And it's a little alarm bells would go off in their head like, what's going on here? This is weird, isn't it? And you know what I've even noticed even more today, guys, when we were getting around, more people were talking about cash in a lot of the shops and that. Yeah, let's use cash, keep using cash, keep cash alive. It's being talked about all the time. You guys have been noticing it too. So there's definitely an awareness growing, but we can still sense and we genuinely feel there's still this dark cloud and this darkness over the land. Is what I'm getting. Over the land. Oh. It's so frustrating. So I'm still getting that bear cave energy, guys. God, this has been the strangest bloody experience we're living, isn't it, guys? It's just so weird. Anyway, all right. I hope that makes sense to you. But because we can see things from afar, see, we're detached. We're not in all of this circus show and clown show that's going on at the moment. We're detached from it. We're out here trying to live our best life, getting on with it, using our creativity, following our passions, getting out in nature, doing all the things that make us feel stronger, healthier, happier and whole. And that's where we are. And also protecting ourselves in the bear cave, away from people that are in beast mode, waking up angry. A lot of you have been, you know, seeing people, Jen, particularly you, we've been noticing people are getting a little nutty, you know. This stuff sends people a little nutty. And we also don't know, and I can't talk about it very much, the Pickies event, how nutty that sent people, because look at the youth crime, you know. My mum had a good point. She said it could be the vapes as well. You know, maybe it is, but maybe the, we don't know. The Pickies is making people a little crazy. There's certainly been some crazy stuff going on in the last 4 years. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Norway, and I'm getting like a fishing net being thrown over Norway. I feel like the people in Norway are being contained. I'm not sure if this is around a virus, but the fishing net is like going over. The people in Norway are trying to be, the governments are trying to capture them. So the fishing net's gone over, and at the moment they're feeling trapped. People in Norway are feeling trapped, like there've been a big fishing net flung over the top of them. Could be that they've got restrictions. It could be that, but I do feel like the government's trying to really keep them in place now using this like fishing net. God, it just never stops, does it? Let's see what else we get. Getting England. I'm getting the courage is up in England now. I'm actually seeing now people are ready to go into battle in England. Oh, this is so good. I'm getting that Rule. Is it Rule Britannia? Who sings Rule Britannia? Is that an English song? Or I don't know. But I'm getting, anyway, I'm getting that. I'm guessing it is. It's to do with Britain. But I'm getting that they've now got their sword and their shields and they're like at the ready. I feel people in England are really getting their courage up now to fight back. Oh, God, I've been saying that for ages. I hope it's happening. I know you're getting a lot of protests, but I do feel people with their sword and their shield. Remember I always talk to you guys about our advantage as Braveheart, biker, freedom fighter, rebel, maverick, BS detectors. We always had a shield and we always had a sword and a shield. But a lot of the other people only ever had a sword and they never had a shield to protect themselves. Whereas now I feel the people waking up who have slipped off the bubble denial suits, who are looking at the truth, they're now starting to realise they need a shield to protect themselves from government and all the BS and lies that, you know, they're all being fed by their doctors, mainstream media. People are figuring it out, guys. They're figuring it out. So I feel in England, UK, the sword and shields are coming out, particularly in Ireland. I'll put you in that category too. Particularly in Ireland, you're going to have a lot of stand-up fight backs now. I'm getting that. The Braveheart energy is really coming out in people in Ireland. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting the UK, and they're showing me this connection to the Stars and Stripes. And when I think Stars and Stripes, I think of America. I'm thinking of Biden. I think there's some connection between, obviously, sushi and Biden. Oh, my goodness. Was that you, Jen, telling me something that Max Eigen, I know a lot of you, Max Eigen, is it? He's Australian and he's so funny. He's been, like, kicked out of his country for being like a David Icke. If you haven't checked him out, please go check him out. He's funny as to listen to. And he calls, what's he called, sushi? Something, rickshaw shit or something like that. Oh, funny as. All the nicknames everyone's got for these people. But I am feeling some sort of connection coming between Biden and Sushi. There's some sort of stars and stripes connection to the UK. There's like going to be a special bonding session, like a pinky swear. They're showing me Sushi and Biden doing a pinky swear. You know, you do the pinky swear. Oh my God. So it's not a real written agreement. It's like the pinky swear, like, oh yeah, we'll do this together. But us little people might never know about it. But we might see that they're having more meetings, Sushi and Stars and Stripes. Well, see, the fact I'm getting Stars and Stripes, maybe Biden isn't going to be around for so long. Who's that other guy? Is it Gavin Newsom? Is that his name? I don't know. I keep getting this other person with the grey hair and that. I don't see Biden. They're trying to ease Biden out slowly. I'm still getting it. So I am getting the pinky swear between Sushi and Biden. Like a couple of schoolgirls. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see if there's anything else to close with today. Gosh, I'm getting London bridges falling. Interesting. We know what London Bridge really means when it's falling, which was when the Queen died. I'm not necessarily saying King Charles is dying, but I feel like, look, to be honest, his popularity has died. I'm going to keep saying that because it's going to be, I keep saying they're pushing Kate forward as the female energy. They're pushing William forward as the, next heir to the throne. So I am getting that. I feel like Charles, it's showing me like Charles and Camilla sliding down the broken London Bridge is like broken in the middle, and they're just sliding down into the water, and everything's kind of out of control. Well, not out of control, but the popularity's not there. I feel like the royals' popularity is really waning. People are tired of it. People are tired of it. You think about it, and I know in Britain, London, UK, all the areas around there, possibly Wales, Louise, I'm sure you get it too. They every magazine cover is royals, and people are tired of it. They don't want to read about it. So it could be that magazine sales have dropped. You might start to get more celebrities. You might get some more interesting people and faces on there, because I think people are a bit tired of the royal Kardashians. I feel like they're going to look to jazz up a lot of the magazines and things to try and improve the sales. I feel like people don't want to hear all the BS about Meghan and Harry and what's everybody doing, and they're just over it. People want something different. See, so I think they're going to have to jazz up their magazines over there. People aren't interested. They've switched off. And they definitely don't want to see Camilla and Charles on there. That's why I'm getting that London Bridge broken in the middle and them sliding down. People want something different in their life. They want, I guess people are looking for more real people. And again, it comes back to that injustice. If you think of that meeting that Charles had with Macron, and that opulence and that big dining table and the crystal glasses and everything I was telling you about, which most of you have seen, that's just a slap in people's faces. People don't want to see that. They don't want to hear about it anymore, because they're pretty much destitute and living in tent cities, a lot of people. I'm sure that your street people are on the rise in UK. So I am getting that. The people are tired of seeing the bloody royals just shoved in their face. They don't want it anymore. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that. So you might start to take note, guys. Check out the magazines and see if there's a bit of a change from just royals. I know you're going to get your royal magazines, and they're going to be on a few, but I think you might start to see more celebrities over there. Who are your celebrities? You've got some great celebrities, but you might see more movie stars and Hollywood actors and just things of interest. People are just tired of it. They're just tired of it. That's what I'm getting. So have a look at the mags over there and tell me, guys, what's on the covers, because I'm seeing change is coming. They're having to refresh the covers because it's like old news. People don't want to know about Charles and Camilla. They're not interested. All right, let's see if there's something else to close with today, and then I'm going to go back and watch my footy grand final, guys. It's a weird one. I'm getting people need to eliminate Coke from their diet. I don't think a lot of people have Coke in their diet. I've got to say, I'm a Pepsi lover. I love Pepsi. On the weekends, I will have a Pepsi on ice. I really do like Pepsi. I actually don't drink alcohol, guys. I gave that up years and years ago. So I do look forward to a little bit of Pepsi. But I am getting that Coke is getting worse in its ingredients. Because Coke, I feel like Coke has lost a bit of the market. I feel like things like Red Bull, Powerades, all this kind of stuff, is it V drinks, all that, I'm not really sure. They've taken over the market, and particularly Red Bull. You think about it, it's probably taken a lot away from Coke. So I feel like Coke might be changing its ingredients to make it more addictive. I mean, I think it's addictive now for a lot of people with the caffeine, but I feel like the things that are in Red Bull and that, they're going to have to start to incorporate into their Coca-Cola. Whether they changed it a little bit, you know how they have different flavors and they create things, they're going to try and make it, I feel, more addictive, just so they compete in the market still, because they've got to actually get that younger generation. See, they've missed that younger generation. If you think about it, when we grew up, Coke was like the big drink. You always had those great surfy ads of everyone playing with the beach balls on the beach, and it was all fun, and it was very well marketed, Coke. And now I'm feeling like Coke's really dropped in sales enormously. It can't compete with all the Red Bulls and the V drinks and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So it's saying that people have to actually reduce, or not reduce, but actually people need to stop thinking about drinking Coke, because it's becoming, well, I think it always was, wasn't it? It was always like a toxic poison anyway. Whereas now I feel like it's even getting worse, because they're including certain more, I suppose you could call them chemicals, couldn't you? But more chemicals that are kind of like really addictive, so that people get more addicted to that. And I think we're going to see massive marketing campaigns, like, as in like more Coke ads that are more fun. Just trying to think, perhaps like more at, for example, like at a skate park or something like that, where it's really appealing to the new like generation and what they're into. You might see like more kids on game stations and things like that drinking Coke. I feel like this is going to be a whole new generation that they're going to have to market to around Coke. Oh, that's a weird one, isn't it, guys? But obviously there's something in that. All right, I'll see if there's something to close with today. Hang on a minute. The guides are saying to me we're up to like chapter 13 of the reset agenda, whereas there's like an endless number of chapters. In the sort of first reset agenda, we talk about there being a lot more to the reset agenda. There's like 20 chapters to this first part, which would probably be right if we think about, you know, getting into cash, renewable energy, get your lucky cars. You know, we started off with the picky jab wheel. There was like 20 chapters, and we know that there's going to be heaps more books and heaps more chapters around the reset. We know that because we always get the iceberg analogy. So I feel like we're up to about 13. Oh, and we love 13 here, don't we, guys? We're up to about chapter 13. So there's heaps more to come yet, which isn't a bad thing, because it'll wake people up, won't it? If they start to roll more of it out, people will start to see it. So it's a good thing, because every time they bring out some new chapter of the reset, more people wake up and more people wake up. So it's good. It's a good thing. Unfortunately, sometimes things do get locked in. But what can we do if these people don't wake up? We can't control it all, can we? We can only control ourselves, as we know here. All right, hang on a minute. I'm getting this song. Just another day, do 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 do. It's just another day. Who sings that? The Beatles? Who sings that? The Beatles? It's just another day, do 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 do. Just another day. That's what our life's like. It's just another day. We just get up and live another day. That's what I'm getting for us. I'm getting that song. I'm sure it's by the Beatles, isn't it? I'm getting that song. Oh, I'm still getting that song Burning Down the House. But I'm getting that, watch out, you're in for nasty weather. See, New York's getting nasty weather. So I reckon a lot of other places are going to start getting flooding too. So there's huge flooding in New York. We know all the weather things are extreme. We know it's not normal. Well, this is going on everywhere. Not normal. So I'm getting that, which is, well, burning down the house is like fires as well. But I'm just getting that, watch out, you're in for nasty weather. And this is globally. We're all getting nasty weather. We all know it, to the point of doing lots of damage. Because it's got to fit the agenda. Hold everything. God, I'm getting this. That's the songs we get on this channel. I'm getting that stupid song, One Way Ticket to the Moon. One way ticket to the moon. Who sings that? Is it Boney M or someone? Meaning a one-way ticket to the moon. Even though we do think India didn't quite get to the moon, it's saying like, let's buy a one-way ticket to the moon. We could all buy a one-way ticket. What if we all go and buy a ticket and just all go to the moon and start our own new Earth up there, guys? That would be a good idea. Maybe that's what the guides are saying. That's an old song, isn't it? We get so much old music here, guys. Bear with me. Hang on, I've got to get something for us to close with today. Hold on. Oh, I'm getting this song. Oh, I think it's by Air Supply. And I'm going to leave you with this song today. Love and Other Bruises. I want you to really go and listen to that song today. I want you to listen to the words. Love and other bruises make us all good losers. And I did, and I'm alive, and I'm trying to survive. And I guess that would fit our story, wouldn't it? You think about it. We have been bruised. We've been bruised over the last 4 years, maybe over our lifetime, and we're still going. We're surviving. We're still here. I want you to go and play that song today. It's such a beautiful, magical song. It's just got a beautiful feeling to it, and it's by Air Supply. I'm positive. Love and Other Bruises. That's what you're going to go and play today. Well, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia, from my little holiday. Here's my park. You got to see some duckies. I'm going to just walk back to the motel now. Oh, there's little birds everywhere. It's really pretty here. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget to comment down below. I'll come on and try and do a video tomorrow. I'm travelling home tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get to shoot a video. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday. And that's all I've got at the moment. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like buttons, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.